Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up. Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in, I think, what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns! Everything burns! Bones are shaking out my skin, I got tingling in my hands. Moving like a lightning strike, I'm on tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go!
Hello, everybody. Okay. I didn't realize it was going to be that zoomed in. There we go. Why is it that zoomed in? Holy crap, that's terrible. Okay, well, I am that zoomed in. Because why not? There we go. Let's do that. Okay, well, you get to see, like, me up close and personal. How are you, everybody? I figured I'd give this a little bit of a try. I didn't get any, like, background music. I really should do that. But that's okay. You get to see, like, I'm here. Hello. Waffle, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. I also kind of updated the what do you call the alerts? So now it says that new subscribers have become Warriors of Light. Lo-fi 14 music? Absolutely. I am going to see if I can do that real quick. Hang on. Let me go to the Tubiverse. Let's see. FF14. If I can type. I cannot type tonight. Let's see. Okay, maybe, yeah, this will work. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see, there we go. Capture audio, that's what I want to capture. No. There we go. Yay, okay, cool. There we go. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Let's see. Close in the distance. It is. It is. I literally just picked one and I like it. So collectively pretend we couldn't see anything. Yeah, I kind of was this is what kind of ended up like distracting me when it came to like my ADHD kind of like taking over. Because I was trying to mess with this and I was just like, you know what? I can do this. I have time. Surely I can do this. Little did I realize. All right, let me see if I can just like zoom this out. Not really. It's not that great. Ah. Right. That's a little bit better. It'd be like super wide. It's a little bit better. I'll fidget with it. Artie's song for us. Ah, it's such a good song. And Waffle, this is something you are missing out on. Although I love this song, but at the same time, it brings so much emotion to me right now. Oh my God. All right, let me say hello to people. Chili, hello. Cade, hello. Boone, hello. Waffle, hello. You're too harsh. It's good. I appreciate it. Thank you. Do not fear you enough. I'm gonna cry. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Gamer, hello. Heart, hello. King, hello. Rucker, Waz, Fantasy, Ada, hello, hello. Alrighty. I said hello to everybody. If you... Really, Cade? You had to. You had to say that. You had to. Really? I'm gonna cry now. Oh, I'm gonna cry now. All right. But yeah, so this is kind of what I was tweaking and got completely immersed in doing today. What I'm having trouble doing is like setting up a camera on a different scene that is the same camera. Like, because I've realized I can't apparently just like copy. And even though if like you do like copy and then paste as a reference, which you wouldn't think would literally like tie it to the exact same one as if you're pasting it as a reference and not as a duplicate, because there's two options. There's paste in parentheses reference and then paste duplicate. But even when I do paste as a reference, if I edit like the camera on this one, and then I go back to like the live scene or whatever with the game where my camera is on that one, whatever I do to it on this scene will affect how the camera is on that one. It's like, it's very frustrating. So I gotta spend some time like maybe over the weekend on like an off-stream night or something to like see if I can just tweak it. I don't know. He's our brother from another shard. That he is. That he is. Terex, hello. How are you? How is Savage treating you this year? Well, this is my first real, like, this is my first tier really doing Savage, like, on content. My first Savage was M5S, but because it had already really been out for a while, and people pretty much had already cleared it, it wasn't, like, on content, but it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I'm starting to kind of get the hang of things, I think. We're on 10, M10. So that we've got to, I think, roughly around 50%. And it's like, we're pretty consistently getting to right before I'm not quite sure what the phase is called, but it's the one with the towers in the middle, and you're supposed to send like 2 healers, or at least the method we're using has us sending 2 healers into the bubble, the water bubble. So we're like pretty consistently getting up to that point right before we all. So, but it's been fun. It's been fun. I'm enjoying raiding again. It's been a very long time since I've done high-end, what I consider high-end raiding. Southwest Flower Service proof that yours is no longer the Dominion of Despair. I want an Elpis flower. There's an Elpis flower on the Square Enix shop that I want so bad, but it's a little pricey, unfortunately. Remember, we once lived. I know. Night Ray, hello, hello, hello. I am good, I am good. Apologies for those of you who didn't see the announcement in the Discord. I am apologizing for being late starting. If you're just kind of jumping in, the reason I was late was because I got completely, my ADHD brain got hyperfixated on editing this, this scene, which was supposed to just be like, oh, I should be able to do it in like 5 minutes. And before I knew it, I guess over an hour had gone by, and apparently Waffle was telling me, like, told me like 3 times, like, hey, are you gonna start getting ready? You gonna start getting ready? You gonna start getting ready? And apparently every single time I told him yes. I don't really remember saying yes, but I guess I did. But how are you? How are you doing, Night Ray? Alwyn, hello, how are you? Alwyn, were you in Night's nighttime, was it night adventure time? I just remember it by night, but were you in, I know he was streaming earlier, and I know he was going to be doing Eden. I didn't get to really jump in too much. Did he get to Eden? Do not squander at the legacy I leave you. You're gonna make me cry. Little pricey is the Etsy shop in a nutshell. Yeah, I don't even remember how much it is. How much? I gotta, now you got me wanting to look it up. All right, Square Enix shop. Let's see. Square Enix shop. There it is. Night Ray, redeem, request shout out. Who would you like? Oh, whoa. So the bot kind of does it automatically. I think I haven't been able to figure out how or if I can like have it where you put in a name and it will do whatever name you put in for a shout out. But if you wanted a shout out to a different person, someone in particular, let me know. I would be happy to do that for you. Because the bot kind of just redeems it automatically with the name of the person who redeemed the shout out request. That makes sense to me. Hope that made sense to you. Your mistake was assuming OBS would cooperate. And no, my mistake was assuming that I understood OBS now. I do not. I don't know the ins and outs of OBS yet. I'm still figuring things out. Feels wrong to get that thing, but it's there, I guess, because you don't mind. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, because I know like some people, like, I don't know if how it shows when you go to redeem it. I should really like look it up and check it. But what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Anywho, I know some people would like to you know, request a shout out sometimes for themselves, but sometimes for other people too. So both are good in my book. I did some before I got there. Okay, I was out earlier tonight, was watching Iron Lung. Oh, okay. Also, good game with your FC, doing dailies, gonna do race for the week. Nice. I love this song. This song always makes me want to cry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shadow was for you? Okay. Sev, hello! How are you? What is this? Just kind of, instead of like me just sitting on like my game screen and like doing my hellos and everything before we get started, I wanted to like, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just never, I don't know why I never did. I just never did. I think it was the whole camera thing. But yeah, so now I've kind of got it set up. Hopefully it's not too terrible. As Waffle clearly stated earlier, you know, I'm much more critical of myself. So if y'all don't like it, feel free to let me know, because if you don't tell me if you don't like it, I'm not going to know. If you'd rather be like, yep, nope, we don't want to talk to you, just get to the game, and that's cool too. I am Emmett Silk. I've lived 1,000 of your life, broken bread with you fought alongside. Yes. Sire children, whether they lived, died, men or not, for they were not whole. Boone, did you look up that quote, or do you know that quote just like off the top of your head? Because if you know it off the top of your head, holy crap, that's pretty damn impressive. Also, how are you, Sev? How's it going? Sev, let me give you a shout out. I know I don't get to jump into your streams all that often, but guys, go check out Sev. He actually I don't know when you created your NA character, Sev, but the last time, what was I in there? Was it this morning? Yeah, it was technically this morning for me. But I know you were on an NA character. So, on Fairy, I believe. But yeah, he is also a 14 streamer as well. I know you were doing Guild Wars 2 for a while, if I remember correctly. How has your NA character been, by the way? It is Michion's theme. I love Michion. I need to go back to that dungeon. I don't remember which dungeon it was, but wasn't there a dungeon where the Michion bird has a chance of dropping as a minion? I want it so bad. Also, chat, is it me or is Ali low in our ears? Am I? Don't like what? If you guys don't like this setup for like an intro, let me know. Doing well, just some Aether Well grinding. Yes, I gotta finish that. I finally have 2. I have 2 of my Aether Wells capped. My normal raids and my trials. I still have high level dungeons and alliance raids to do, so that is all I have left, and then I can move on to the pace. That was just me. I turned my mouse. Really? Huh. Is that better? That's weird. Is that better? Am I louder or? Like, I literally didn't even mess with the mic volume, so Sounds the same? Really? Sounds fine to you? Let's see. Yeah, I haven't like messed with any of the mic volume settings. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to like start like figuring out a way to like move my mic, because I have my mic set up like above me, above my monitor. Maybe I need to figure out a way to like set it up so it's more directly like in my face, I guess. Dead Ends did 145 runs of that place. It got on the 145th chart. Jesus. Also, yeah, any character is good trying to get it done. Nice. Think the setup is cool? Okay, awesome. Your volume sounds fine to me, though. I'm not in game. Okay. Sounds fine to you, Cade? Okay. Being gaslit by chat. I mean, the problem is, like, I never know, because I can't hear what you all hear exactly, like, when it comes to my mic volume. I mean, I guess I could set it to where I can do monitor and output, so I hear it too, but it would also be kind of weird because now I'm hearing myself talk. Yeah. That just sounded really weird in my ears. I think it's a bit better, but I also think Twitch is twitchy. Some people are very loud, some people are very low. Okay. Well, I updated it. Like, I don't want it to be too low, but then like OBS's audio mixer has it like sometimes jumping up into the red, and I don't want it to, what's that term called? I don't know like all the audio terms, but whatever that term is where it's like, yeah, peaking. That's it. Thank you. Hello, Quicks. How are you? Thank you. Check my own volume settings. Yeah, I literally pulled up the my app for my microphone, which is Shure, and I haven't changed anything. All the settings are exactly the same. So, yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Huh. Might be Twitch. You're on your own. I don't have that issue. Okay. Peacocking. Overmodulating. Okay. Yes, focus on the task at hand. Thank you, thank you. Yes, so today, the plan for tonight, Waffle has finally unlocked the newest tier for Arcadian. So definitely want to go through M9, at least M9, normal, to help him get that cleared and unlocked. If he is wanting to and willing to do M10 as well, I would love to at least help him get through that. I also definitely, since it is reset day, want to do some tome capping, go through what, M12N, and then some extremes for Endwalker and or Dawn Trail, whichever, for mount farming, because I think that'd be fun. And of course, roulettes and stuff like that. If anything, I would kind of like to start, I think, on the roulettes, just so I can at least get my daily Etherwell bonus or whatever for doing that. So that's kind of the plan for today. Trying to think what else. Oh, I was thinking earlier, and I think I might do it on Thursday. I'm thinking I want to see about making a, what do you call it, a ranking, like a rank list or whatever. Let's see, tier list, that's it. Making a tier list of the, I haven't decided if I want to just do the expansions, or I think what might be a little more fun might be doing a tier list of the main characters since ARR. I've kind of been thinking about doing something like that off and on for probably since mid Dawn Trail MSQ. I've never done a tier list, so it'll kind of be new. So I'm thinking we'll probably do something like that maybe on Thursday. I think that might be kind of fun. Tier list of characters, yes. So, all right, let's hop into the game. And then I'll need to fix the camera, of course. See, and that's what I meant about, like, I can't figure out how to fix the camera when it's, like, set up a separate camera for it, like for a separate, what you call it, scene. That's it. But I'll figure it out. Help you with the camera tomorrow. Yay! Alrighty. So, first things first, I need to do high-level dungeons and alliance raids for Duty Roulette for the Ether Wells. I do have to do tome capping. But if anyone else, Boone, I know you jumped into group with me. Did you want to join for these 2 roulettes first? Or did you want to wait for M9 and Extremes? Let's see, system. There we go, turn that up. What is this? Damn? Rainbow energy beverage will allegedly bestow the drinker with metaphorical fangs to gnaw through any challenge and do their damnedest. Excessive consumption is ill-advised. All right, well, we have to drink this. What is this gonna do to me? Heck yeah! I'm so colorful! That's so cool. That was so colorful. Love it. Good for all? Okay, sounds good. Waffle, did you need to do any roulettes? Or did you want to just wait and just do the, what you call it? M9, that's it. Pass, gotta clean before M9. Okay, sounds good. Have a few dailies left to do, Alliance and High Level. Okay, sounds good. Alright, invite. Minnow, since you're here, would you like to join? Anyone else in chat, let me know if you would like to join as well. Happy to alternate players. I think I need to do I need to go do my squadron. I need to do the Aetherwell arrays, high-level dungeons, and Alliance raids. All right, I have enlistment. Archer. 58. 50, 30, nope. Yes, what's this one? Thaumaturge. 118, 30, and 62, same. I think that's a Rogadin as well. Yeah. Have Alamegan gown. I do. Yes, I have that one. I know for a fact I have that one. I have a glamour set for that. Alright, so squadron mission. Let's see. It says priority seal allowance. Thaumaturge, Rogadin, Marauder. What's this get me? Squadron. 5 of those. What about the hairstyle? Hairstyle? You sent a what hairstyle? What hairstyle? I don't know what hairstyle. Yes, I have that one as well. I just haven't changed my hairstyle in a while. What's this? Oh, Spirit Bond. Squadron Rationing. Oh, I like this one, actually. Gladiator. Let's see. Isn't this Gladiator? Yeah, okay. Do that one. Speaking of hairstyle, so did you want to join? If you don't, that's fine. And also, anyone else in chat, if you would like to join for any roulettes or any of the raids, do let me know. Happy to have people swap around to give everyone a chance. Or I can always do a wheel of names. That's always an option too. Do I have to be in a group with you to... Yeah. To repair. Ugh. I don't need to repair, but... Alright. Character... Ah! Can you repair, Cade? I can't repair all my stuff yet. I'm working on leveling my crafters so that I can repair all my gear myself, but I can't do it yet. Thank you, Cade. Okay, I'm gonna change my hairstyle. Now that you mentioned hair. Yeah, I've been working on leveling my botanist, so I got my botanist to 52. Ethernet, where is it? Venture skills. And then, actually, I don't even need to go to Adventure Squad. I can just go to the FC. Also, I have no idea when I'm supposed to harvest any of this stuff. I know Amethyst has been taking some time to themselves, which is totally fine. Everyone needs time to themselves to recenter, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know when I'm supposed to harvest these. So anyone know when I know when, or when, like, what the indication is that it's time to harvest them? Because I see shiny and it makes me want to click. So yeah. I'm definitely still a sprout for in regards to harvest. I don't know if they like go stale or anything, or like go bad if you don't harvest them after a while. All right, hairstyle. Let's see. Which one do I want to change it to? Kind of thought about, where is it? Kind of thought about going back to this one. I think I'm gonna go back to that one. I like that one. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty. Oh, Lumble ring. Lumble ring color. Kind of just a little darker. It looks way too white. Almost like white. There we go. Sure. Yay! Alrighty. Oh, so much better. I love it. If and or when you get to weekly raids, we are 4 right now if you want to join forces. So like weekly raids, like what? Do you mean just normal, or are you referring to Savage? Because Savage, like, our static raid leader kind of did ask us to like wait if we can for like M9S reclears anyway, until we're able to go on Friday as a static, so that way we'll all have enough all the chests or whatever. We'll have like the full number of chests or whatever. But if it's normals, I could do that. 2 chests, that's it. 2 chests clear. Talking about normals? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Actually, let me see one thing real quick. I just want to see alliance raids. I would like to try and do our alliance raids first, just because I know as it gets later, I feel like fewer people want to do alliance raids later in the evening. So yeah, that's the only one that I kind of definitely want to do first. But that being said, if anyone wants to join for alliance raids, for Duty Roulette alliance raids, obviously we have plenty of room. We have 3 in the group right now. So if you would like to join, you are welcome. If not, I will get ready to queue us up. Okay, I'll do a ready check. No problem, not done yet anyway. Mostly talking about heavyweight normals, already did dailies. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, says less than 5. Alright, while we're waiting on that, I need to go do gold saucer. Or not. That works. Just kidding. Okay, or not. Ah! Gold saucer. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it, Sev. Family time? Absolutely. Go spend time. That quality time with the fam is always important. Thanks for the lurk. I do appreciate it. Enjoy stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for dropping in. This one. Alright, let's... go with that one. Cool. Alright. Just in case. Got 2 more to do. Oh, right. I was supposed to... Whoops. Probably should have moved. I'm rusty. I could not tell you the last time I did this fight. I don't remember the last time I did this fight. Especially not as a tank. Oh, right. See, it's been like all day since I played, so I should not have rezzed. Can I jump off? I wonder if I can jump off. Oh, this sucks. Ugh. And I can't get back in. That's bull. I wonder if I can jump. Can I jump? You won't let me jump? Ah! Stephanie, hello. How are you? Good old Funscape. Yeah. It has been so long since I've done this. Like, oh my god. I could not tell you the last time I did this. I could not tell you. Doing well? How am I? I am doing well, thank you. Trying to fill up my ether well arrays. So I only have 2 left. I've got my high level and alliance, so it's so close. Rusty, aka only did it once. No, I've done it other times, but it's only been like literally a handful of times. Alright, I'm trying to stand and stuff. Maybe it'll... Nope. Okay, it doesn't affect me. Damn. I don't remember ever dying to this... whatever that was. The sucking thing. But, yeah. I think it's cool that this fight has an enrage. It does. Never seen it in my run. So I don't think I've ever seen the enrage either. I feel so dumb right now, like standing here. Yeah, I get no damage on here. Love the Dontro relic weapons. Well, so for me, it's more of like, I know that ultimately the Dontro relics are going to be, like, eventually be best in slot. And so, like, I'm working on getting my ether wells filled so that I can move on to the paste step, because I'm pretty sure that's the next step. But I love the Hildebrand relics. Like, those look so cool. Once that arena is filled with black squares, you can't avoid a certain cast, don't remember the name, raid will wipe. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Something has to go terribly wrong for you to ever see it. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Like, I've never gotten to do any of the Alliance raids with, like, a fixed, you know, group of, what, 20, however many, 20, is it 24? I think it's 24. Like, I know that, who was it? All the Things JT. I'm pretty sure they, he was able, or they managed to do, Crystal Tower, I think, with, like, an entire group of, like, 24 people. And I think it was, like, a full group of Lalas, too, if I remember correctly. Which I thought was pretty awesome. Only time I've ever done an alliance raid with Fixed Group was when the second Dawntrail alliance raid came out. Was all my friends and we all wore swimsuits. That's awesome. Only something enraged first time in SJ stream last year when there was a lot of sprouts or something. Oh my goodness. I want to see that. I do. I really want to see that. And think that's how I met you. Oh, saw your PF for that raid. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Stephanie, are you doing the current Arcadian heavyweight grades here? I don't know. I know that not everybody is into doing like Savage rating, but I'm always curious to see who does like to do Savage. That laugh. I'm like really new to higher tier rating, but haven't tried those yet, so grinding higher level gear. Okay, okay. I mean, honestly, me too. Like, technically, I'm new to high-end rating, but it's more in the sense of I'm new to higher-end rating for 14. Because I never did like Mythic rating or Mythic Plus rating or whatever in WoW. Because that wasn't around when I did raid in WoW. But at the time when I used to raid in WoW, it was just normal and heroic, and there was 10 and 25 man normal and heroic. And so I definitely did those. So like the concept of like end game rating, so to speak, isn't foreign, but they're two different games when it comes to rating. Like conceptually, the concept of what you need to worry about if you're going to do endgame rating is similar, but like mechanics and certain mechanics, obviously, and how those mechanics are displayed are gonna be a little different. Speaking, I've got lucky this week with my re-clears and gearing. Boots dropped from M10S. Had enough M10S books upgrade earring and tomes by 780 rank. Nice. Yeah, I'll be getting my third M9S book when I do my re-clear this week. And then I'll be able to get one piece of gear. But we're still progging M10S at the moment, so. But that's awesome, congrats. Do. 14 is my first ever MMO. I've only been playing for about 2 years, so I was afraid to try Savage. Honestly, Stephanie, if you ever want to try a Savage, and I'm able to do like re-clears. So like the only reason I can't do my M9S re-clear this week is because we want to have both chests for everyone in our static on Friday. But if we are, once we're either done with our re-clears for that for loot, or I'm able to do it like do a re-clear during the week and you would like to try it, or any of the earlier Savage Arcadian raids, I'm happy to jump in with you. My first Savage was M5S, which is Dancing Green. And that was, in my opinion, a fantastic first Savage for me. It wasn't exceedingly difficult, but it definitely introduces you to more complex Savage mechanics. And I'm happy to, I want to go back and redo M5S at some point. Now that I know what to do. Also glad I got to Taxi 2 into M10S, skip 9, finally cleared 10, close to ending raid time. That is awesome! That is so awesome. I don't remember what we're supposed to do on that thing. Could start with M1S. Yes, which I have yet to do, by the way. I would love to do M1. Come on, over here. Shawnee, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So much. Thank you so much. It's so kind. I might take you up on that. Yeah, just let me know. I'm happy to join you. I haven't done M1 through M4 Savage yet, so I definitely want to. I am planning at some point. I have a poll up right now in Discord to kind of gauge what people would be interested in doing next. Savage-wise, I think I put in there Omega, Pandemonium, Eden, I think, and I think there was one more. Can't remember what the last one was, but so far right now, I think, is it Omega? Yeah. So far right now, I think, Alexander, that was the other one. And I think so far right now, Omega is winning. And those I do plan to do either simply synced or mine, but definitely not unsynced. I definitely want to do them either synced or mine. My preference would be mine, but I'm a masochist, and I don't think everybody is always on board for that torment. I'd love to do any Savage. Yeah, for sure. I'm happy to like jump in and help people that either have never done a Savage and want to experience it. Like, I'm totally happy to help out with that. Yes, Alexander, yes. I'm pretty sure Pandemonium's the only one that hasn't gotten a single vote the last I looked, which I'm a little disappointed at. Unsynced should be pure mount farming. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Huzzah! I would go mine for Mega due to potency increases over the years. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely down for both. For either. My preference would be mine, obviously. But just again, it might just be coils. But we haven't had. I haven't gotten much luck in the coils mine department. But again, I guess I'm a masochist. Omega is pre-stat squish too. Pre-stats. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Those hearts back there remind me of the hearts from Kingdom Hearts. Nothing wrong with that. That's what I think. I like to challenge myself. Because I always feel like the best way to learn is by challenging yourself. Because, like, and not just to learn, but, like, the best way to get better, that's it, is by challenging yourself. Because if you aren't challenging yourself, you know, people do tend to get comfortable. Which, not that comfortability is a bad thing, it's just, it's not always the best thing. I mean, if I never decided to do Savage, I would have never known or realized that I was apparently doing my entire Paladin rotation completely wrong. I found that out when I started M5S. I found out that I apparently was doing my rotation entirely wrong. And so I basically had to learn and, well, relearn how to play Paladin correctly, which I probably wouldn't have even bothered doing if I hadn't started doing Savage. Facts. That's the thing, normal content and even extremes a lot of the time aren't too demanding when it comes to passing DPS checks. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And again, not that that's a bad thing. Like, I do like the fact that normal content and even extremes are accessible to pretty much everyone. Not saying that extreme or savages aren't accessible to everybody. I definitely feel they are. But, you know, they don't require the same amount of seriousness or level of seriousness, I guess, that like savages do. Which is totally fine, because again, you know, not everybody wants to do, you know, savage level content. Maybe some people are more casual, and that's fine. That's one thing I do love about 14 is there's a level of content for each type of player, you know? Can I spot new paladin by their love for pulling with shield love instead of Holy Spirit? Yeah, guilty. Guilty. I mean, you can ask Boone, and there's Wolfenstein, I think is his Twitch name. I just call him Wolfie, but yeah, they both get on my case, even now, like when I'm in Savage, like just because I want to keep my uptime, and you know, maybe I don't feel I have, you know, enough time to get a good Holy Spirit cast off, like hard cast. I'll still occasionally throw in a shield lob, even in Savage. And even Boone was like, you know, we need to talk about your shield lob. For a second I was like, why am I auto running? And then I realized. It's a total micro optimization, but everyone does it eventually. That's good. Hardcast Holy Spirit is yeah, true. True. Yeah, hardcasting with Holy Spirit is, yeah. And I don't like interrupting, having to interrupt my cast, you know? Shield lob's so much worse. I know. Oh yeah, Cortana also yells at me for using shield lob. Yay. Do 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 do. Oh, minion. I have no idea what that is. I got a 28 on the minion. Your main thing is getting comfortable with max melee, which I'm getting much better at. I'm getting much better at, you know, I couldn't tell you like the exact distance, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like instinctually, like I'm kind of getting a feel of where max melee is for me. Cameo, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. What's your homeworld again? Ready for Arcadian? We are on Primal Excalibur. Eternal, hello, how are you? All right, let me get these two in. Catbot. Come one, come all, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Lahi! That works. Sure. Woo! Yes. I am well. How goes the adventures? They go. They go. Ooh. Ooh. I see shadows are in the vicinity. So Shadow, for anyone new that does not know who Eternal is referring to, Shadow is my kitty. He decided that his new favorite place is on the towels in our bathroom. So he is still asleep in the bathroom. Paladin's one of those jobs where you can optimize the rotation based on the fight to prior uptime, but can be quite niche to learn when you're still learning. And 100%, 100%. And it's coming from WoW. Like, I was so used to how WoW's leveling system, unless you did like a level boost, the way the majority of classes in WoW, how they leveled up, the abilities you learned consecutively, like per level or whatever, you tended to use them in the order in which you learn them. Like in the early days, we also had ranks to each ability. So like, for example, mages, there was like Blizzard, but there was like rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, and so on and so forth. Obviously, each rank was stronger, but for mages, it also meant it cost more mana. So sometimes it was more mana efficient to use a lower rank of the same ability than it would be to use the highest rank of that ability. So like, but you were still using the same ability, just a different rank. So like, you technically were still using abilities mostly in the order in which you learn them. So it was one of those things that I think just kind of hung around with me from my WoW days. So aloha Alliniea to the inhabitants of the internet currently watching. Doing well, thank you. Glad to hear you're doing well, Cameo. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I must give my tributes of tasty kitty snacks. Well, I mean, he's sleeping. He's tired. He's sleepies. Let's see. Is waffle on? I can't type. Do. Should we meet in Gold Saucer currently in Gridania? I can go to Gridania. I can go to Gridania. I love Gridania. Gridania is so pretty. Do. New Gridania. I guess he can dream about kitty snacks. Nice. Also, friend list. Kugane is my true home. If only I could move there. I hope at some point they give us, at the very least, maybe like apartments or something in Solution 9. I would love apartments. Not, I could do without the, what do you call it? By the way, Night Ray, I'm going to promote you so you can invite. I know you said you had a couple of other people, so I promoted you so you can toss out the invites. Adam 9N. I have a house, and Solution 9 housing would be nice. It really would. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Specs question, during your WoW days, were you Alliance or Horde? Cameo, technically, so when I started playing, I mainly was Horde. That was because I loved the Blood Elves. I technically started playing right before Burning Crusade. And I started playing on a trial because I wanted to kind of get the feel of WoW. That WoW was my very first MMO ever. So, and on my trial, I remember I was a Night Elf. But when I saw the Blood Elves, I was like, that's what I wanted to be. So I was primarily Horde. However, Waffle, who is my hubby, when we met, we found out that both of us just so happened to play WoW. We didn't know that when we first met. However, he played Alliance. So he was very, reluctant isn't the word that would be appropriate. He outright refused to go Horde. I think he made a Horde character once or twice, but never like fully played Horde. And so I would play Alliance for us to be able to play together most of the time. But yeah. For the Horde! Yeah, and up until they completely screwed over, completely screwed over, I'm like trying to think of 3 things at one time. Sylvanas. Sylvanas was actually like one of my favorite characters, on the Horde. Her background, and like the story and everything was, to me, so sad. And not to mention the music. Hanaea, Hanaea. I listen to that so much. Sindore. Oh, love it. Waffle, are you not ready? So yeah, my home was really like with the Horde for the most part. But yeah. All right, yay. So, Waffle, prepare to meet Dami Mommy. One of your party members does not meet the requirements. Waffle, did you unlock it? Did you unlock it? Yes, go do your cutscenes. Oh my goodness. Was it a night elf mohawk? Oh god, I miss the WoW commercials from back in the day. I do. What was that? It wasn't Ice-T. I think Ice-T did a commercial, but that was, what's his name? Was it Mr. T? I can't remember. I can see the face. I just can't remember. And then Ozzy did a commercial where he was an undead and just like you need the FF8 soundtrack. I wouldn't be able to appreciate it as much as some of you would, just because I haven't played 8 yet. Arrow, hello, how are you? worked for Mr. T, apparently. It was Mr. T, okay. Can't hold it against you. I'm Horde all the way, but all my friends wanted to play Alliance, so I spent most of my time either as a dwarf or Worgen. Orc was your go-to. Thrall is the goat. Yeah, Thrall was great up until they, in my opinion, up until Blizzard decided we're going to make Thrall kind of feel like flower power. Like, not saying he was, you know, all flower power, but it was like he was like, I'm going to kind of just step back, you know. Yeah, the Horde. I ran the Horde. I built the Horde. But you know what? I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna step away. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of this awesome orc that surely won't lead us down the path to ruin. Surely. And then we had, what's his name? The troll, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but we had him as the war chief very briefly, and then he was, you know, killed off. And then, of course, Sylvanas, which at first I was like, hell yeah, Sylvanas. And then that was when they were like, you know what? No, we're going to make Sylvanas, like, the baddie. And I was just, yeah. I was very sad. I was very sad. But I was mostly Horde, played primarily Blood Elf. On my, anytime I was Horde, I'm pretty sure like every character was a Blood Elf. Every character. As Alliance, I was a gnome for my mage early on. And that was only because gnomes had the best int, I think it was. Gnomes, essentially, if you were going to be a mage on Alliance, that was the best race to be a mage. For those of you who have not played WoW, WoW is, granted, I haven't played it in, what, 6 months to a year almost, I think. I'd have to log into my Blizzard account to actually see the last time I logged in, but it's been a while. But when you make your character in WoW, each race has certain base starting stats. And of course, those stats benefit certain classes. Therefore, there are basically best races for each class. So I don't know if it's changed. I doubt it's changed, but for forever, as long as I can remember, the best race for a mage on Alliance or Horde was always gnomes. Didn't matter if you were Alliance or Horde, that was the best race. Although if you were Horde, you couldn't play a gnome. So, but yeah. Still waiting for the man with the machine gun to get added to FF14. Can't believe we got through Eden without them using that track. Fake Fisherman's Horizon is Chef's Kiss. Fight me. Ignis, good morning, good morning. How are you? How's it going? Technically, that's also true in 14. Right, but didn't they do away with, like, the bonuses? Because if I remember correctly, like, early on, you could get, like, when you choose your deity, like, when you're making your character, if I remember correctly, in 1.0, because like I said, I played 1.0 for, like, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months at most, if that. But I do remember that you had, like, certain starting stats, and obviously it didn't really, if I trying to think, I don't remember if it showed you, like, the main primary stats for, like, the jobs or classes that you're on this, you know, character creation screen or not. But I do remember that certain deities like would affect like your starting stats or something, I think. No, Garrosh, you choose your own destiny. No mages are pretty awesome. Have a soft spot for them. I mean, no mages are pretty cool. I've seen plenty of machinima back in the day, and I forgot there was one machinima I used to love, and it was this whole story of like this no mage, and he like started off like he was basically like a homeless person or something living in Ironforge, and then like he had a wife or something, like Oxhorn. I don't know if Oxhorn made that one or if it was a different creator, but Oxhorn was one I loved back in the day. What was it called? I think it was like the spoof or whatever you would call it of Phenomena with Oxhorn. So poon that nooba with the oobly tax and the prawn with the wutafa or wutaga futawa and Roxers boxers. Oh my god, hacks. Phenomena. I've seen that so many times. And then there was one that was called I think it was like Daryl or something. He was an undead, and he would do like these like weekly undead like in Azeroth or something. Didn't say it, but thanks for having us, by the way. If you need us to rotate, it's fine. No worries, Night Ray. I just need to know when Waffle's ready. I'm gonna do a ready check just to see if Waffle's ready, because I know he's got to do cutscenes, so. Oh, hi. Hi, Shadow. Speaking of, come here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Eternal. Would you still like to give Shadow some treats? Shadow. Eden missed Ada's theme song. There's still minor race-based stat differences. Oh yeah, that I have noticed. And like honestly, when I went to make my character, because I was so used to literally going to and like WoW, you literally, if you just Google it, like best race class or best race for such and such class in WoW, and it will literally give you like a breakdown of like this race with this class or whatever. So like that was my instinct initially when I started making my character, but ultimately what I ended up like reading, I don't remember where I read it, but I read somewhere that like the differences are so minor that it really doesn't impact it like long term. Whereas in WoW it definitely does. Like in WoW you basically, your professions, you're pretty much expected to have certain professions if you're going to be end game rating in WoW. For many expansions it was engineering for sure, and I can't remember what the other one was, but both of them were crafting, essentially, professions. And usually then you would have an alt as your gatherer. Or you would do stuff that, you know, we don't talk about, and to have enough gold in game to be able to just buy all your mats. There used to be bonus stats that were removed since bonus stats needed to change whenever you change jobs, which is a pain to do. Oh yeah, that's right. I do kind of remember that. What kind of magic spell did I didn't cast anything. I didn't cast anything. I think that was Boone. The kitty returns. Okay. Kitty treats. Okay. Given tribute. All I know about WoW lore is from my Hearthstone addiction. Honestly, that's fair, because in WoW, the only way to learn the WoW lore is to read the books outside of the game, because you're not going to learn much of the lore in-game. Oh my god, Terry Queen. Yes, exactly. Ain't no creature of the land or sea that's as dear to me as the great Kodo. Oh my god, yes, I remember that. All right, let me do one more ready check, and while we're waiting on that, I'm gonna get those treats for Shadow. Let's see. Oh, you got your... So Shadow got wet food tonight. So the treats are there. The treats are there. But he might not eat them right away. Is there like an MSQ for WoW? It's not really like MSQ, because MSQ stands for main story quest or main scenario quest. WoW really doesn't have like a story quest. Like you've got your quests for like your starting area, but you don't really have like story quests. Like they kind of tried to do that in more recent, the most recent 2 expansions. I think it was what, Dragonflight, and then War Within. But it definitely wasn't as well structured as it is in 14, in my opinion. Another cutscene. This fight needs much healing. All right, we're still waiting on the cutscene, Waffles cutscene, so we gotta wait. Talking about the nonsense to my ears you quoted a moment ago. They won't get stale. By the way, those that are new, this is Shadow. Or guess I should say, that is Shadow. Gotta get you onto FF8. Meet your next cosplay idea there, I swear. She's so badass. Not Yuffie. Like, I'm familiar with a lot of the FF8 characters. Only because of Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Yuffie 7? Okay. So I know that there's... I don't remember all the names. But I know that there's the flower girl. I can't remember what her name is. Aerith. That's it. That's also 7? Okay, well then maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Yay, we can finally do 9. Woo! But yeah, I gotta, so tomorrow, today Tuesday, yeah. So tomorrow afternoon, we'll have our FF9 stream. I will be doing FF9 tomorrow. Because it's been since December, I realized. I found out today. It's been since December since we've been playing 9. So I think it was December 18th was the last time we played 9. So we definitely need to finish that because we're on disc 3, so 2 months over. Yeah, exactly. So once we finish 9, then we'll play the thought process was after we finish 9, then we'd go play 8, then 7, 6, and so on and so forth. If no one really cares about or doesn't think I should bother playing anything before 7, I have no problem jumping onto playing. I would love to replay 12. I know not a lot of people like 13, so I've already played 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns. So if we wanted to skip those, we can. I'm happy to skip those, and then jump into what, 15? Yeah, 15, because I haven't played 15 or 16 yet. Oh, I forgot. We don't get Tank Buster first off. That's so weird. I'm not used to it. I'm so used to the other. Oh my god, I'm so used to Savage. This is way easier than Savage, though. I don't have to, like, up, front, up, back. Short dodge. Or long dodge. I don't know. I know what I'm supposed to do. Long dodge. Oh. Just dodge. Where's the rest of the mechanic? I know, right? I am so not used to normal anymore. 13's like 15, meh. Personally disappointed in both. Really? Oh, right, ether letting. God, oh my god, I prefer Savage. I prefer Savage so much more. So much more. Eh. Still gets hit by a bleed. Eh. My timing was off there. I'm still not always... I'm not used to seeing both on, like, both flails on the same half of the arena. I'm used to there only being, like, one flail on each half of the arena from Savage. So when I saw that there was two on the same side, I was like, wait, which one do I go to? Which one should I go to? Because I was so used to going to the far one. Oh, right. Took a bleed on my M9S reclear earlier. Hey, that's okay. Cortana! I used Passage of Arms. Are you proud of me? Very much. Oh, God. Eh. What is this one? Okay, interesting. Yay! We did it! Woo! 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 I can always trade these in for gear for other characters, like, or other jobs, I guess, right? Those plays are very scary when you're playing one of the squishy classes. You take privileges showing. I mean, honestly, in Savage, even as a tank, like, if you don't have, like, a good healer, or if I don't Hallow Ground it, like, it can hurt. It can hurt. Even as a tank, so... Trust me, I know. My M9S reclear was mostly smooth sailing, then I decided to melee LB3 after bats / pizza slice 8 damage down because of a puddle. So late that it hardly mattered. Well, lucky you, Griever. Lucky you. Machi matter? What the heck is machi matter? Huh. Okay. Oh, I gotta go redeem my ticket. I didn't even realize my ticket was ready. The arena's called Ring Noir. Edgy. It's from the raid. Oh. Do, 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 do. Let's go Kekbot board. So loving my first tank, warrior, realizing I'm not a tank player. Don't like being a leader, love healing though. I mean, like, I feel like that's one thing about tanking. Like, yeah, technically the tank is the leader. I don't mind leading in the sense of, like, when to pull, all that kind of stuff. However, when it comes to, like, raids, I've never been one to, like... Oh! I got 4th prize! Heck yeah! 2 constellations and a 4th, I'll take it. I'll take it. What I love about being a tank is I like being able to take a hit. Like, I like being the one taking the damage for the rest of the party. I don't know why, but I do. I also like just being kick-ass and being able to survive a lot of crap. But, like, I, most of the time, whenever I've raided, even in WoW, like, when Waffle and I ran our own raid, our own raiding guild and had our raid groups, most of the time, Waffle was pretty much the one that primarily did the, what's the word I want to, like, review of, like, a general overview of the fight. Because, like, in WoW, and maybe that's how it is in 14.2 for Savage raiding, but in WoW, most of the time, unless you're in, like, a world first raiding guild, you're going to be looking up the fight and watching or reading the strats on the fight beforehand. So you basically, in WoW anyway, you're just expected that you know what you're doing, or what you're supposed to be doing. And obviously, if you have any questions, like, at least this is how Waffle and I did it, was if you had any questions about what is expected of your role, or any specific questions on a certain phase or part of the fight, we would probably just like throw that out at the very beginning. Like, okay, this fight, blah, blah, blah. Everyone read the strat, watch the videos, whatever. Any questions before we pull? No? Okay, good. And if there were questions, then we would briefly go over it, but Waffle was also the one that usually did most callouts, like during fights. I'm not good at doing callouts. Not because I don't know the callouts, but it's more of I tend to be so hyper focused when I'm tanking that like mentally I'm thinking, okay, this, but I tend not to just like shout it out. I tend to be like very bad about doing that. So yeah, but personally, I don't think you necessarily have to be a leader per se, but it's more as if you're okay with wanting to be the one taking the brunt, you know, being up in the boss's face, so to speak, and taking the majority of the damage for the group, then I say do it. Granted, tanking's not for everyone, just like healing's not for everyone, and certain DPS isn't for, you know, everyone. So there's something for everyone. But also, Stephanie, Warrior, I hear a lot of people praise Warrior as being like a great first tank. I personally disagree. That's just my personal opinion. To me, Warrior felt very DPS like, rather than tank. Not saying that that's a bad thing. It's just, it's different. I will say one thing, and you can ask this good sir here, Minnow, to confirm this, but I always seem to have to like fight for aggro off of him, even when we're meshed when it comes to gear. And that I think just is due to the fact that warriors just up front do more initial damage, whereas at least in my experience, paladins, we've got our goring blade opener, and then where we really start doing damage is our Confiteor combo. So like initially our aggro might be a little lower, but like once I have aggro now, I tend to be fine. But Machi's pronounced Mahawk, I believe. Oh, okay. Hang on one second. Let me ask. Waffle. Let us know when you're ready for M10. Not 19. Depending on the LB generation, there's not a lot of opportunities M9S to stand still. True. And do the LB3 and not eat crap in the process. Yeah, true. Actually, Mock, it's Gaelic. Mock is set as Mock. Okay, tank privilege. Yeah. I played only DPS for most of my time playing the game, so maybe that's why I like Warrior. Yeah, and that would definitely make a lot of sense. Granted, I played my first job when I started, first class, when I made this character was an Arcanist. I primarily played Arcanist because I knew that it could do both heals and DPS, and so my thought process was kill two birds, one stone. So it's like I wouldn't hopefully have to wait too long for Qs. 'Cause I figured, I can just queue up a scholar, and still be leveling summoner at the same time. I just won't have to wait for queues. However, I thought scholar was going to be more like discipline priests in WoW, which discipline priests in WoW are shield healers like scholars, except in WoW it was called bubble healers. They mostly healed via HOTS and just shields, damage mitigation. And scholar was conceptually it's like that, but there's a lot more to it, and it was very weird. And so then I tried Bard, which I loved. I loved Bard. Bard was so much fun. And then once I hit 80 on my Bard and I could unlock Picto, I had to try Picto because Picto looked really fun. And so I unlocked Picto, loved Picto, and Picto became my first 100. My next 100 became my Reaper because I think it was Shadowbringers. I think my Picto was like over 90 at that time. And when I was going through Shadowbringers MSQ, everyone in chat was like, you should really play a job that is going to benefit from the XP that I'm getting from the story. So Reaper was pretty much the only job that started at that level. So I went Reaper. Took me a while to get used to Reaper though, because both Bard and Picto are like ranged. But once I got used to Reaper, it was a lot of fun. And then I think I started Paladin during Endwalker. Or maybe it was end of Shadowbringers. I can't remember exactly. But I played a prop pally in WoW. So like the concept of sword and board style tanking was familiar to me. And I was comfortable with that. And so I was kind of thrown into being... I didn't start main tanking until... What was it? Zeromus? Let me see. Hang on. It was Trials... Endwalker. Zodiark. Zodiark was the first trial that I ended up basically being told by chat, nope, you're gonna main tank this. And I was like, because going from being an off tank to being a main tank is like, at least in this sense, it's like night and day, because as an off tank, I essentially was just another DPS. Like, I never really had to worry about being a tank, because as an off tank, you're supposed to like take off your aggro generator thing, and you're essentially just another DPS. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Pull aggro at the beginning, because first attack my rotation is Tomahawk, which is my range attack, increase my aggro, also like a weaker provoke. Okay. Yeah, and I guess my Holy Spirit just doesn't do enough. Aggro, I mean. My first job was Black Mage, loved torturing myself. Picked it because it sounded cool. Oh, hell yeah, it sounds cool. And being so difficult for me to learn. Black Mage definitely is a lot more difficult. I am leveling Black Mage, but again, Black Mage to me conceptually sounds simplistic in theory. So it's like, okay, you get your, at least at the level I'm at, you get your fire, which does the majority of your damage, and then you want to swap to ice to regain mana, and then you want to swap back to fire to do more damage. Like, conceptually, it sounds simple enough, but in practice, like, implementing it well can be tricky, especially when you can't just stand there and you have to keep moving. Bard, you my main? Oh, I thought Bard was going to be my main, and I really didn't think I was going to love Picto as much as I did, but I ended up really loving Picto. Like, Picto was so much fun. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to swap my glamour. Actually, we'll do this one. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Picto is so much fun. Also, like, this is just really cute. God, the only thing I don't like about this outfit is I can't seem to dye the wrist part that goes on the outfit. That's the only thing I don't like. Anyhow. Math. Okay, let me teleport to Solution 9 so I can buy more of my stuff. But yeah, Bard is super fun. I'm very rusty on Bard just because I haven't played it in quite a while. And I also haven't like really looked at like the balance to see like what a proper rotation should be, and things like that. However, I will say I am like really bad at keeping my song up at all times. I'm like really bad at that. So if I start playing Bard more, you know, I'll definitely be looking into like how to solidify my rotation, but right now I'm like all about my paladin. Yeah, Zodiarch, exactly. All right, put this in here. And this right here is why I want to level my alchemist, so I can make my own pots and use these. I have 300 of those, and I can't do anything with them. The equivalent tomahawk is shield lob. Oh, I know shield lob generates aggro, but apparently not as much as Holy Spirit, which is why it always surprises me when, you know, even though I've done Holy Spirit, oh, Holy Spirit doesn't have enmity increase. Oh, okay. Let me, hang on, let me see. Was it under character config, I think? UI, HUD. Let's see. Display. Where is it? General? Action hub, that's it. So, unexpected, okay. Okay. Increased enmity, okay, okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting, okay. Well, good to know. Pretty sure you favor Holy Spirit of Shula primarily for damage. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I get yelled at that I should need to stop, like, putting shield lob in. Like, I literally only throw it in when I'm, like, moving around a lot. And I just want to keep that uptime, but I need to stop. I know I need to stop. out of bed. God, this is gonna be so weird. I'm so used to doing this on Savage. The opener's gonna be so weird. I've traveled back in time to 2001. Speaking of traveling back in time, after this, I can finally show, for those of you who have not seen, actually, I don't think I haven't gotten a chance to take a picture and post it yet, but I finally did my DeLorean Lego. I finally built my DeLorean Lego that I got for my birthday from my mother-in-law. All right, Shadow, you gotta go. Sorry. So I gotta show that to some of you guys because it was actually really fun. You have more range attacks than I do. I only have the one tomahawk. Oh, that's true. Barbarity. Depends on content. In dungeons, unless you have Rickwiz stack and you're running from pack to pack, much shield up till you hit a wall. Yeah, that's true. Oh, so does this thing. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Make 'em kiss. Yeah, I'm so not used to this one. Anyway, time for more Resident Evil 7. Ooh. We'll remain AFK and lurk here. Sounds good. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you, thank you. I'm so used to freaking Savage right now. Come on. There we go. God, this is so much easier than Savage now. Invoning it. Right where we ought to be. Whew. Come on, just die already. GG, everybody. Cool. Do, 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 do. How does this loot work? So these are what you call it? Tokens, essentially. So these are tokens that you can, once you have like a certain number of them, you can trade them in for the equivalent gear, but I think it's 7, let's see, probably 760? Is it 7? I don't remember what gear is it, what gear it's for, but trade them in. 1 for accessories, 2 for head, hands, and feet. Okay. Oh, it is 770. Okay. Okay. 770. Oh, so it's the same as the crafted gear. Okay. Sweet. 4 for pants and chest. Sweet. All right. Cool. So yeah, I mean, Waffle, if you need it, need on it, like, it's totally fine. It basically, if you can't or don't want to spend the guild to like get the crafted set, you can basically do these instead, I guess. Food. Someone said food. Cade is... Was it Cade that's doing food? Oh, food incoming. Okay. No, that's fine. That's totally fine. I was going to say, now is probably a good place for us to take a break anyway. Waffle needs to unlock 11. And now would probably be, we're about at that 2.5 hour mark. So here would be a good place for us to do a short bio break, snack break, drink break, bathroom break, whatever. Fresh air break if you need that sort of thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll take about a 5-ish. Actually, let's say, yeah, we'll say about 5-minute break. And then hopefully when we get back, we'll be able to do 11. If Waffle is up for it. If not, if Waffle's not up for it, that's fine. We've at least gotten him halfway through. If everyone is still up for continuing 11 and 12, we can continue that when we get back. If not, then we can move on to mount farming. Bowing out for the next one. Got food coming. No worries. No worries. Sounds good. 1 fight per week. Time gated at the moment. Yeah. Same as craft set. Can only meld 2 materia compared to 5. Oh, okay. Gotcha. 5 minutes equals 15 minutes. Wolf, hello. How are you? How's it going, Wolfie? Perfect timing since we're about to take a break. And actually, now that I think about it, maybe we should do a 10. That way, that gives Waffle plenty of time to get through all the cutscenes. So, Sweet Tea, hello, hello. How are you? Then we're gonna go actually as well. Kind of want to rush the rest if it's all right with you. Yeah, no worries. No worries. That's fine. Might come back later if need be. Sounds good. Just got off work. Oh, right. Wolf, what time is it by you? Like, I know you're working retail, but... Are you on like the Pacific coast? Okay, so you must be Pacific time then. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay. Doing fine. Awesome, awesome. So Wolfie and Sweet Tea, you guys just came in as we're going to take a quick break. If you guys want to just hang around for a little bit while we take a quick break, go use the bathroom. Wolfie, since you just got off work, if you want to, get some food or drink or whatever, by all means, now is definitely the time. Hello. Okay, yeah, yep, just go ahead. But yeah, we will be back, and hopefully we'll be able to continue 11 and 12 when we return. If not, extreme mount farming. So, I know, I'm shutting up. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong.
The baby crying is killing me.
Forged.
Oh, fuck. I usually come to Materia to play with all these awesome people on stream. Because everything's more fun with more people, in my opinion. That came out really wrong. No. What? Oh god. Nope. Oh god.
Loss
Nope, no thank you.
for the future of all. What nonsense is this?
God, can you please
There
turn
is
your head
no
around?
justice but mine. No future.
I felt so alive. Alive or having a mental break? Ah. I've never felt so alive. Chat, we're so alive. Oh god, this one is beyond your help. Only sleep can save her now. Oh my god, I have been there. I have. Oh my. We're getting some good clips tonight. Yeah. Huh? Are you not entertained? It's official. I'm pretty sure my meds are no longer effective. That's okay. Hello. I can't believe I lost to someone who wasn't even using a feral soul. What are you? I'm the Warrior of Light, bitch. I don't know why that just was like. I could have done without the glazed wriggler sound. Frogs. Oh, you'll like those. Uh-huh. Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks, spear with stick, and then roast over fire. Mmm. Just how I like my frogs. Crackly on the outside, goo. Gotta love it. At least us ADHDers are usually never boring. At least we got that going for us. we can always find some entertainment, even if it's just with ourselves. Not in that manner, but you know what I'm saying. We find ways to have fun, and okay. Never mind. I'm going to shut up now because I'm just digging that ditch deeper. I'm gonna yell. Oh. I'm so nervous right now. Wait, who? Beat me to it, Naka. I'm already tearing up.
Yes, just business.
Just business. So
Then
creepy.
business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Yep.
Ah! Come on, let's find a way out of here.
Okay, that just broke me. Dang it. Flynn. Okay, well. Okay. That was said. Oh, look at him looking at me. Look at us. Oh! That is like perfect screenshot. Holy crap. That is amazing. Wow. We're just like, Inside man?
Hold that thought.
Norexia. What the fuck?
No! Conditions of surrender.
Holy shit.
Denied.
Alliniea, my darling grandchildren, may light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Come and play with us.
Holy shit, that was something out of a horror
Come from
film.
the castle.
Holy crap, that gave me chills.
No!
It just bit her head off.
I see.
Oh.
This is the passion of my ascension. Very well. I shall embrace it.
Well, I was not expecting that. goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye. I feel like this is on the same level as Harshipon. Liquid, welcome in. No.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
Oh my god. Why the Oh. Did he... Does it kill her? I didn't think it would actually damage her. Whoops. I should do. Okay, get up here. It's so funny, like I never used to do this stuff in WoW. It's like, I'm performing for you all. Although I'm just lip syncing apparently, so I'm too self-conscious apparently to actually sing.
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two, if so. Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Oh dear lord. How you know it was made by the Japanese? Alfie, where are you looking? He's enamored. No. What? You guys. Okay, now I am actually getting like full on cry. Holy crap. I was not expecting this. Holy crap. Forewarning, chat, I might be ugly crying sooner than I thought I would. God damn it. Wow. Oh, I picked the wrong one. I want to redo. Redo. Did I not say it nice enough? Like, you gotta be peppy with it. I'm sure you'll do fine. Ah. Unless I said it more sarcastically, like, I'm sure you'll do fine. God, that... Oh god. That's even creepier. He's just staring. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I was trying to get my mind out of the gutter, and now it is just, it's where you want me, Emmett. Oh, good God.
Wait, wait, wait!
I've got goosebumps, like...
That's what she said.
Well...
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Did he just do...
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make
God,
you
the
strong.
baby
Every
crying is killing
doubt
me.
reforged.
Oh, fuck. I usually come to Materia to play with all these awesome people on stream. Because everything's more fun with more people, in my opinion. That came out really wrong. No. What? Oh God. Nope. Oh. All right, we are back. Let me see here.